Today we celebrate Thailand. We feel honored, privileged, and delighted to be part of Global Fest. All the performances, all the people that came, and all the beautiful costume and varieties of dances that being performed, during the Global Fest. The Thai classical dance is very graceful and elegant, and it takes several, performance to really, I think, showing off. And the most important thing was the costume that being worn by the performer, because it's very, very elegant. And it's a lot of gold and silver sequins. Thailand is the land of free. I think we have received such a warm welcome. We come here and we basically try to contribute a lot of things to the society and also to the country as a whole. We received such a good feeling and good welcome, from Canadian as a whole, in other culture as well. And I guess we are lucky enough that Canada has the multicultural societies. So make us feel that we can blend in much easier and also try to participate as much as we can. People can contact us through the Facebook at Alberta Thai Canadian Association, Calgary.
Welcome to Global Fest Flavours. My name is Ken Goosen, the Chief Operating Officer of Global Fest, and I am thrilled to be here and thrilled that you are joining us today in Global Fest Flavours Season 4, Episode number 1. This is, I think, our 14th or 15th Flavours show that we've done as part, it started off as part of a COVID response back in 2020, 2021, and we've been exploring the world But we've been sort of doing it from the kitchen and learning a lot more about the various cultures and things of that nature. And this is our very first free public live stream Flavours event. In the past, we've done it where you subscribe in and there are Flavours boxes. We may be getting back to that. But as part of Alberta Culture Days, and I understand we may have guests from all over the country because news has been traveling out that we're doing this to family and friends. Welcome, and we look forward to participating with you and joining in our kitchen and to playing and learning a little bit more. This is part of our OneWorld Partners side of the festival. OneWorld is all about diversity. It's about building and understanding the various cultures that are part of the community that you find out in Calgary, which is Canada's third most diverse city. It's an interesting notion that a lot of us are still learning to sink our teeth into, but certainly with GlobalFest, we get to smell it, we see it, people get to experience that at Elliston Park, and then what we do throughout the year really sort of builds into that. So this is a great opportunity for us to get into your kitchen and to share in on what this is all about. I want to thank also the Government of Canada and the Ministry of Culture and Alberta Culture Days for being our partner today and for making this all possible. So we're going to Thailand, but we're doing it from kitchen to kitchen. And I'll be introducing our featured guest right away. While I talk for a minute or two, this would be an ideal time to make sure you have everything you need for this session. Have it in your kitchen space in front of you. Make sure you have a good, clear working space. Put it into the conversation. If we're going too fast, make sure that you let us know to slow down. And because ultimately we want you to be working with us as much as we're working with you. I'm still the student, much as I'm the host. I have a special guest chef who will be teaching me and you as we do this, because this is my first time exploring with my hands the Thai cuisine. So just make sure you have your workspace ready and things are there. You'll need to make sure that you have a frying pan, a non-stick frying pan, a pot with water, and then just sort of knives, cutting boards, and all of that stuff that you need. And make sure that your oven is cold. What this is, there's all the Thai nuance in here, but it's not really heavily spiced. And also, as we were talking earlier, what we're doing today is not it's not a meat dish, so it's a great dish to have as far as if you're a vegetarian or if you just are looking for something sort of an alternative to having your proteins, or you can build your proteins in, but we'll get to that as we move in. But I just wanted to thank Jury because and be patient with me as I learn, because I know in our conversation the experience that Jury has is absolutely amazing, and her restaurant is an amazing space. So if you are in Calgary, you have to go to Jury's place and check it out, because the food is absolutely fabulous, and it is what we're here to do, is to share that. And hopefully you will be joining us and enjoying that smell as we build into that. Now you have a couple of staff supporting you today as well, supporting us. So maybe how about if you introduce our supporting cast?
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm going to do like the Thai way. สวัสดีค่ะ Thank you so much for allowing me to be sharing with our culture today and about the cooking. But overall, all the thing, everything without people who helping me or family helping me, I never be there. And so I would like to introduce you with one of my sous chef, Sue. Yeah, she is really help me with the right hand, left hand. She is my kitchen and helping me everything and do about for the prep and look after for all the stuff in the kitchen. But the other one beautiful lady there, and and she is, her name is Pakamon. People call her Pokemon. And her name is Moss, and she is look after in the back and in the front, and she look like computer. She can scan everything, and so that she helping me about cleaning and ordering it well. And thank you, Moss, and thank you, Sue, to be helping. Yeah, thank you so much.
And I also want to recognize Noi, another one of our partners in the Thai community. and we are part of a large community, and so with the Thai Community Association and with juries, you know, we're looking forward to delving in and making this all happen.
Yeah, and Noi is the president of the Thai Association for the Culinary, and she been helping for the community a lot to be get all the culture and everything for the well known for Thailand. Yeah.
Noi, as you know, we've been working together for many years at Global Fest. Absolutely, and
12 years. I think.
12 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So when this is for those of you who are joining Global Fest for the first time, this is our 20th anniversary. This is actually one of the final parting events of our 20th anniversary. And so I just want to say thank you very much
Thank you.
for
Thank
being
you.
with us for so many years and for many years to come.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So I think we're going to jump into it. And I'm just going to sort of go through my notes here. Cultural expression, you know, food, performance, the pavilions, they all sort of work together. We're going to focus in on food. We've got 2 items that we're working on today. We're working on a salad, and then we're also working on another dish, which the Thai cuisine is very noted for, which is the noodles.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to do first is we're going to start to sort of put everything together as far as the vegetables. Before I forget, where the kitchen that we're in, I want to thank Stephen Gillette and the folks at An Affair to Remember. And we're in their catering kitchen. And it's a wonderful place that they've given to us to work in the evening. So we have a full kitchen here. And much as you don't see burners and things of that nature with us because it's all big and behind us, we'll have everything here as well. So we're really looking forward to it. And thank you very much to Matt and to Stephen for allowing us to make a mess of the kitchen. And we will clean it up afterwards. Like all good chefs, they have staff to do that too. But we'll get our hands dirty afterwards and help clean up. And then, you know, we will break bread together afterwards as well. So, once again, if you have any questions, let us know. If we're going too fast, have us slow down. And I think we're sort of going to jump into it. And now, why don't we talk a little bit about some of these ingredients here before we get right into it, and then we'll go into the noodles.
Okay, and ingredient here you can see, you know, of course, you know, pad Thai is going to be with the noodle that we call pad Thai because the noodle dish. And we can get the pad Thai like the fresh one as well here, but sometimes it's so difficult to find it, or it's not easy to be saved in the cupboards. And so when you have a dry one and make you more easier, you just open it up and just soak in the water, and so that take a couple hours, and after that you'll be able to cook it.
Right.
And if you would like to throw that in the pot, and so there we go, just a room temperature water.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And so normally this would be soaking for 2 hours.
Okay.
So we're not going to have 2 hours today for that soaking. So what we're going to do, for those of you who didn't read the directions on the back to understand that, you know, what the directions are on the soaking, we're going to do the fast method as well. So we're going to allow it to soak for a while as we're preparing, and then we're actually going to boil it. So it changes a little bit in the process, but so we wanted to let you know there are 2 different ways. So the way that Jury would do it in her kitchen would be that this would be sitting in this vat of water, and it would be a bigger one, of course, for the restaurant, and it'd be sitting for 2 hours, and then from there it's strained, and then it goes directly into the dish, and we add water to cook. But today we're going to do the speed method.
Yeah, because I know when they're hungry, you know, don't have to waiting for 2 hours, and so we will do for the boiling and easy to go.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay.
So we'll talk a little bit more. So we're just going to put this off to the side.
Okay, and the one thing, you know, for the pad Thai, how we make it, because radish, this is, you know, like for the just the white radish, but how they do it, stretch it and make it a little bit salty. And so when you go with the pad Thai, and so make it taste it more combined all together.
Okay.
And that one of the ingredient. And of course, you know, the brown sugar, and that make it more sweeter. And that one tamarind, because the Pad Thai, normally it will be have a sweet and sour a little bit. And how we use it for the sour, so use the tamarind, squeeze it and make the sauce juice of that, and so mix together. And garlic.
Oh, garlic. You know, the moment you open that up, the kitchen smells different.
I know, and so the garlic that the main make it everything more nice and come together. But those palm sugar, it will be for the papaya salad. Okay, and that.
So these are some of the ingredients we're going to be using. Why don't you sort of bring that together? We're now going to get into the vegetables because now that the noodles are going, we're going to work on the garlic.
Okay.
So.
And I can. There we go.
So we're going to, and we're using garlic in both recipes. So in one of them, in the noodles, we're going to need to rough cut, chop it up fine.
Chop it up fine.
And then for the salad, we're going to leave it whole.
Okay.
Because it's going to go into those super big,
giant.
More giant.
Giant. Yeah.
Mortar and pestles. We'll bring those out a little bit later. So, is it all right if I
Yes,
do it
you
this
may.
way and press it?
Yes, you
Because
can.
that's how I sort of learned to do the peel on the
Yeah.
garlic, is just to sort of take the clove and just press down on the knife,
Yeah.
and it peels off so fast.
That's the one thing I feel like, like the cooking, you never have anything like the one way. All the way, all the people, all the cooking, it all the way have the different way. Depend on how they're going to use it, and easy for them. Like you say, you plus it.
Yeah.
But for me, I go with the cutting stem off and peeling, But by the end of it, we will have a wonderful Pad Thai.
There we go. And so for the Pad Thai, we need a tablespoon, I think, of...
Yes.
Just going to double check on the recipe here.
Tablespoon.
So a tablespoon of fresh chopped garlic.
Okay.
So a tablespoon would be roughly, these are large cloves. So basically a large clove or 2 cloves of garlic, and then we just rough chop that.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I know
So I'm
one
constantly
thing.
learning.
Can I have a wet cloth, please? There, one thing, I love to have a wet cloth to be put under your cutting board.
Okay.
And so that you make sure about your cutting board, it not go anywhere and
It's not going to
slide.
slide. Okay.
Can you have another one, please, for Ken?
So safety in the kitchen is always an important thing.
Yeah.
So you don't want your cutting board to slide out from under you.
Yes, and thank you so much, love. May I, Ken?
Okay.
Thank you.
There we go. So we won't have to worry about an incident report to have to go to occupational health and safety.
Yeah,
And safety in a restaurant, I think, would be a very important thing as well,
yeah, it is.
because you can't afford to have your kitchen staff injured.
Yes, it is, because when you have one down, and so that make it really difficult to get through in those night. And plus, I don't want to see anyone get hurt if they be able to save. There we go, Ken.
Okay.
And I think you and me might be it go.
Well, we both have, there you go. We've got our tablespoon.
Yeah.
And we'll just pop that into a little dish back here.
Okay. There we go. And that one I'm going to put on the side, you think?
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now that we've done the garlic, we have, we have to talk about tofu.
Yes, it is.
Because there's so many different kinds of tofu. And so, would you say that that is a firm?
The firm, yeah.
firm
Use the
tofu,
firm
okay.
one, because if soft one, when you cutting and you go with the Pad Thai, it all muddy,
Okay.
and so that's why you need it a firm one.
Right.
Okay.
So you have a firm So you have a firm piece. So I'll let Jury do this. I will watch. So
You can
and we're gonna chop that, right?
Okay.
Because we're chopping that so that it can be fried as part of the pad thai.
Yes,
right.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know you brought some that you deep fried.
Yes, because that like easy for the deep fry for me because it more firming, and when you cutting and you leave it there because we not be able to go one by one.
Right.
Because in the restaurant, of course, you have to prepare and keep it from the beginning.
Right.
Some of it, and so that's why the way we have to do finish and deep fry it first. And so, but right now I'm going to do from the beginning
Right.
and a little bit on the original, and that's how we should do it, not like deep fry it first,
Right, yeah.
but do it
Do
right
it like
there.
you would do it at home.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And so thank you, Ken. And so here, how you do with your tofu, we needed half a cup of the tofu. So here, half a cup. You just go like diet, and that's how. I think those should
Okay,
do.
just slices of cheese.
Yeah, that exactly. But for me, you see, I like to do in a short way too. I just go like that and go in half,
Mm-hmm.
and then,
And there you go.
and so there how you get the die
So
of the
bite size.
bite
nice,
size.
Nice small bite size pieces. Yeah, I can see where a soft tofu would just already be
Yes.
hard to work like that.
Yeah. And so we're going to go for the half a cup. If you know,
Oh, there you go.
like
Talk
I
about
say,
perfect measurement. We're a little generous.
there we go. And
Perfect.
so that, anything for the pad thai tonight, we're going to do it like vegetarian. The reason why I'm doing that because now, everyone would like to be healthy and look pretty and handsome.
And be slim.
And be slim.
Be slim.
Yeah, and so that's why we would like to be show with the, for the vegetarian.
Right.
But plus, if you would like to put more, add more of the protein, whatever you can throw it in
So
there.
being a meatitarian like I am, throwing in shrimp or
Ground
pork
or-
or sort of a light beef or something like
Yeah. The reason why, because the smell of the fish, it will be a little bit stronger, but only the seafood, I recommend to go with the prawn,
Right, okay.
with the shrimp.
Perfect.
Okay.
Super
and
easy.
So there
Yeah.
we have those, and so I put those away.
And then we
there,
have
right there.
we've got the carrots. We have
Okay.
to shred a third of a cup of
For the-
carrots for the noodles.
Then,
Oh, and you have a really fancy shredder. Now, normally, we'll give you some time here just in case you're having to peel your carrots
yeah,
because these carrots have already been peeled. So we'll take a little bit of time to make that happen. And so this is a different way of. So you've got the peeler attachment, right?
I going to be, yeah,
So we're going to peel these anyways.
okay.
I'm going to give them a nice fresh finish.
Yeah, because that one kind of dry.
They've been sitting for a while, so
Yeah.
they've rusted out.
Yeah. So get those.
So this kind of a peeler I'm used to. That kind of a peeler.
That kind.
But now you're going to take your peeler and you're going
Okay,
to turn it into a
and
shredder.
this one, I would like to be showing about two, but you can see this one from the kiwi. I mean, everywhere you can have this.
Okay, if we
everywhere.
just bring it down,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
have this one. You can get it at the superstore or TNT and all those. But this one seems to be a little bit difficult to find it now. I don't know why, but it comes from Japan.
Oh, okay.
And I found myself when I do for the papaya,
Right.
this one is more crunchy and very good, more taste for the when do papaya salad.
Okay.
So I can show you about how it's different. And this one, it will be go together like that. It come together but this one is completely separated.
Oh, completely. So it juliennes
They
them
are
right
julienne,
away.
yeah.
It juliennes them right
And
away.
then-
Yeah, I can see that would be.
So I'm going to do that
Yep.
for the pad thai because nice and crunchy.
Okay, there you go.
Okay?
So my julienne device, I have a slider thing that I use that has the blades
Yeah.
on the bottom of it. So it's just a little different. It's not the handheld.
Yeah,
It's
that
tabletop kind of unit, but there. So we're julienning the carrots, and then
And
we'll
that
be
half
doing
a-
the same thing with the green papaya.
half a cup, I believe, on those.
Yep.
So I'm going to put on the other on the side, those small ball. That half a cup.
It says third of a cup, half a cup. It's all good.
Okay. Third a
And
cup. I
so
think that-
there you go.
okay.
Yep.
And
And then we have the chives.
chive.
So your chives look a little different than the chives that grow in my garden, because the ones
Yeah.
that grow in my garden
Oh, where
are
my
just the small,
chives?
skinny ones.
Where the other one for the long, the one not used yet? Can I have that, please? I would like to show this one because already cut, but I would like to show you the one exactly when we get it at the store.
Oh, okay.
What look alike? Yeah.
So this almost looks like a green,
Onion.
like an onion.
Green
yeah.
onion,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
you see the green onion inside, but this one look like, see,
Okay. Yeah.
a little bit different,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
smell it different.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
And
has
so,
it has that chive smell.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we need those for
So we need a third of a cup
third
for
of
the
the cup.
noodles,
Yeah.
and then we need a quarter of a cup for the salad.
Okay. That how you cutting about inch,
Okay.
about inch.
Okay, about an inch in size. So you're not making it really fine. So you want you want a bite of it.
Yes, you have the bite of it, and so yeah, around there, and I will replace with the carrot.
Right.
There we go.
And then, so we should do a bit more because we need for the salad as well. Or are we just going to grind it in, or should we chop it up
Well, for the chai,
for the salad?
for
chives,
salad
yeah.
we don't have a chai in the salad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just only for the pad thai.
Ah,
And so I can top it up a little bit because always nice smell for have more chai. I top it up a little.
okay, perfect.
Okay.
Now we get to. Now I'm intrigued. Now
And,
we're going to the green papaya.
We still need the bean sprout.
Bean sprouts, I didn't, because we don't need to prepare the bean sprouts.
I
do
see.
we?
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't need to prepare the bean sprouts. They're fresh,
Okay.
and
just
so
throw it
we will
in the
just
bag.
add them in. Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay.
And so now the big green beast.
Bean.
Yep.
There we go. Papaya salad. Some people asking me at my restaurant, order for papaya salad. And after that, I bring it out and they say, no, I not ordered it. I ordered papaya salad. Because then everyone might thinking papaya should be red color.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so when we do papaya salad, we not use the ripe one. We have to use the green
The
one,
green
the young
ones.
one. And
Oh, okay.
that's how it is. And what we do, so you want to peel for me or
Sure.
you want to,
Yeah. No.
yeah, just peel the skin out, please. And that's how. And for the papaya salad, like where it come from Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
But I think Hawaii is, like similar with the Thailand, and so a lot of things they're growing there,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's how we get those from the Hawaii.
Ah.
Yeah. I can see about you as a kitchen man.
Yeah, I've not worked with green papaya before. Okay. So do we need to get all of the green off?
Yes, please,
Okay.
because if
Okay.
half those, it's going to be a little bit bitter,
Bitter?
and so
Okay.
you make sure about you peel all those green off. And
So
then,
get it to that white flesh.
yes.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thank
Okay.
you, thank you.
You're
That was
welcome.
Beautiful. And so now I'm going to use my fancy one.
Okay, so we're going to julienne this again.
Yes, and
Okay.
then how going to do for the papaya salad.
So you're just rotating it around.
Rotate in because that only one, and so you're going to be get into the seed, right?
Right.
And so when you rotate it, and plus, you know, for the inside, the young one is younger, and the outside when mixed together, it more combined for the taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the flesh will taste different from the outside than it will
Yes.
from the inside. So you sort of want to have a balance of that.
Balance of that. Exactly. Thank you, Ken.
It looks like they come out in, in slices, but
Yeah, but
you know, it's because that blade is there. It just juliennes them so nicely. So julienning is very different than using a box shredder.
Yeah.
Because when we're talking about a box shredder, when we're sort of looking originally at the recipe, it's like you were saying that if you shred it like that, it gets really mushy.
Yeah, really munchy, and so the other things you not crunchy and make for the salad it tastes a little
Right.
bit different. Yeah, but you can use it too. But if you're thinking about you don't want to be like really crunchy, you still be able to.
Yeah.
But myself and I find like it I looking for many different, and I come and stop on this one.
Okay.
Because this one is same to be. It right on what I want.
It's just perfect as
Yeah.
to what you're looking
Yeah.
for.
And here and those.
There we go. Beautiful. And we're already seeing shapes
Yeah.
for what's to come. Now the next thing that we have is to rough chop tomatoes for the salad.
Okay. But I will do it like julienne as well. Okay. And I'm going to give one for you.
Sure.
Because you. Can I take this?
Yeah, you can,
And-
absolutely.
Okay. There we go, my dear.
So we're going to julienne these as well, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
What did I do for myself? I'm going to cut those stem off first because and just go in half. Myself, I'm going to go that way.
So
And that how you get the. Yeah. And some people you
How to
can
do
do the other way by put your knife in the angle
oh, okay.
and go and start to be coming up in the. And at the same time, for myself, I turn over to the other side and do it the same.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
And so then, same thing, I can get those in the julienne too. So, however, about the cooking, like I talking earlier, it never die like one way.
There's
You
not
can-
just one school?
Yeah.
Oh, you
You
have to
can
talk
go-
to a few of those TV chefs.
So that now we got those and we can place it with the papaya.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, to get ready on those. Now we get the what next we
Okay,
have to
we
do
have
now?
the
I
lime.
can take that from you.
We have to do the lime.
The lime. Okay.
So we're gonna hand squeeze.
And for the small bowl for
Small bowl there.
in the back here.
Right there.
Yeah, we can have there.
Okay, sure.
Or you can bet here, maybe
There we go.
easier. Okay.
So these feel very soft.
Yes.
So have they already been rolled?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And
So when
cut-
you normally when you get limes from the store, they're really hard. So to get the most juice out of it, you sort of have to roll and
yeah.
a little bit of pressure, a little bit of love into that juice,
Yeah.
and sort of get it nice and warm on your hand, and let that the lime oils get into your hand as you're rubbing. So I
Yeah,
guess
I
it gives
know.
you a little bit of.
Yeah, and most people, like you can see about the people normally it's just cut in half and squeeze.
And squeeze
right?
like that. Yep.
But for me, I do a little bit different way because I have a small hand,
Mhm.
and so I have to try whatever I be able to squeeze it easier for me, and so I do cut it in three by leave in the middle out.
Oh, interesting. Now, why do you
Okay.
leave the middle out?
Because those ones
Oh,
sometimes
it's-
have a seed
Oh,
and
okay,
all
uh-huh.
that, and so that's why you remove it one time. Don't have to do it.
There
There
you
we
go.
go. And again,
Now you just-
squeeze it. Yeah. But I show you one thing, but might dangerous, but you have to be able to careful it. In my back, when I am in jungle,
Okay.
my house is jungle. I'm so happy, proud myself to be born poor. And so every what drop of the lamps is important. So what I do, did the way how we squeeze
Oh,
in
there
the
you go.
kitchen.
Okay.
And so everything it will be coming out.
Yep. Interesting. Yeah.
And so see,
So you waste nothing. Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. Oh,
so
absolutely.
that how we do it when we wash young. But have to be careful, okay? Have to be careful to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to be necessarily doing it on the sharp edge.
No, not a
Because
sharp
the
edge.
sharp edge, all of a sudden, there's going to be red stuff in there.
I know what they have though. So
Is that okay?
yes, that's
There you go.
beautiful, beautiful. And
So we
that-
probably have enough lime juice in there now.
yes, yeah, that.
Okay.
Okay.
And so our noodles are continuing to soak.
I think we be
And
able to boil now.
So, well,
and the
how
pizza-
about if we do the sauce? Let's build the sauce, and then we
Okay.
will boil them, because we still have to make the salad yet on that. So we're going to, the next we're going to move to is building the pad thai noodle
น้ำ
sauce.
เพิ่มให้เยอะหน่อย
So we're going to be needing to squeeze the juice out of the tamarind, so you're going to be getting your gloves on, because I
Yes.
think
Yes.
this is messy, dirty.
Yeah, and here we go. I going to move toward a little bit, and so I can put.
Clean workspace.
Clean and go that my chef told me. Yeah. There we go. ขอผ้าขาวชุบน้ำให้อีก There we go. And so what you do, open the package, and you can do it whole package by the water about 5 cup.
Okay.
But we not need that a
Yeah,
lot.
we don't need 5 cups of.
And so I just going to do only quarter of this packet. This packet is 450 grams.
Okay.
So I just going to do only the half of the packet, okay? Like 1/4. And that's how I'm going to do that. You can taste how sour.
Yeah.
There we go. And
So what we have here is we've got a bowl, we've got water, a measuring cup, and then a strainer with another bowl. So we'll give you some time to get all of these together, and we'll let Jury explain the process of creating tamarind juice.
There we go. And myself, I like to be, put only small of the water for one time because there we go. Because you not be able to get all those sour out from once.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like to just squeeze it and pour the juice out and add up a little bit more water again, and allow you to be really clean it out and make it more nice.
So you want to squish that as much as possible to get as much of the goodness out of the tamarind flesh.
Yes. There. See the first one, and I will be poured in there. And I squeeze that out. Put it back to the bowl. Add more water in there again. And that's why
So you're adding roughly about half a cup each time.
Yeah.
So just in case anybody is wondering, just throw about half a cup of the warm water. Kind of warm water? Room temperature?
You can use the room temperature.
Yeah. And because that maybe helps open up the flesh a little bit more so that you get as much of that goodness out of that half package.
There. And so I can see about, like you not be able to use it one time, but you can keep those and use it again, and you can keep in the fridge. No problem at all. You can keep in the fridge for long, whatever you can.
Okay, so just put it into a Tupperware container or something like that. That's going to be a good seal.
So there we go. So you can see now, you get all those tamarind.
Oh, there you go. Absolutely. So for the recipe that we're using, we're going to use a third of a cup of this.
Third of the cup, and
so we should have a bowl, I guess, too.
the bowl. Can I have one more? Oh, here.
We're going to the cupboard to get another bowl.
Oh, there. Okay, หาอะไรเทนี้ให้หน่อย มีอะไรใส่ไหม
So I hope you're enjoying where we're going. We're moving through. We're almost halfway through some of the presentation, and we're just going to build the sauce, and then once the sauce is built, then we're going to start boiling the noodles. So we've got a bowl, and we're going to take a third of that. So once again, you don't want to water down too much water into the tamarind, otherwise it's not going to be a thick enough sauce.
So there we go.
This is just so we're adding to that. We're going to add a quarter of a cup of the brown sugar.
There we go. Oh, maybe can I have those big bowl, honey? The one for have a tamarind juice. Yeah, just pour that out, and can I have that bowl? Oh, here. No, I'm fine. Thank you. Here. Why don't we do this, Ken?
And do we?
Easy for us.
Okay, there you go. Absolutely.
There we go.
And so, do I pack the brown sugar to make it tight?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
And then we need a third of a cup of the soy sauce.
Okay, can I have a soy sauce? It's right here. Okay, and there we go.
Yep.
There. Oh, I should be open it bigger, did I? It remind me, in Thailand, when you go to Thailand, you can see everywhere on the street and people selling the food, right? They're cooking.
Yeah, it's all the street food.
Exactly, and that's how they use, like even like the fish sauce or everything, and that the way how. So there we go.
And then we need half a cup of water.
Half a cup of the water. Thank you so much, my dear.
And I should be stirring?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, anytime. You tell me when I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah, and
Okay.
mix it well. And that's
It's-
ready to go for the sauce.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
we will set this aside and just put it back here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it. Oh, we should talk about this before we go on. We'll just put it there.
Okay.
But I wanted to sort of show the audience this amazing artwork, and it's all edible produce here. So, Jerry, why don't you sort of explain a little bit about the artwork that we have behind us?
Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much. If talking about arts, I have to show for my favorite one. This is my nice, and the first one when I learning how about the carving, because of myself, I follow my husband to live in Indonesia, and by then we live in Plapumali, Ken. You not believe it, no one speak Thai,
Mm-hmm.
no one speak English, and my English not good anyway. And so I don't know what to do, and so I went to brought the carving book,
Okay.
and I start off with the sweet potato,
Okay.
and that what I can have it in Indonesia. But sweet potato in Indonesia, it look like carrot,
Okay.
like you
Long
say.
and skinny.
Yeah, like we talking about earlier, we might can make it.
A calla lily out of it.
But here we go for the. If I tell you one more thing,
Sure.
when I came to Canada with my husband to come for visit, when I get back home, my family asking me, "What look like Canada?" I say everything is big. People is big, the car is big, even the chicken is big, and that means turkey.
A turkey.
I don't know. I thought about that a chicken, and then how I talking about, and come back to sweet potatoes. This is sweet potato, and I not believe it how sweet potato here how big. It used to be like the bowl. I used to be serving it with the curry.
Oh, okay.
I put the curry in and the serving, and that today kind of remind me about it, and so I decided to make a bowl out of the squash
That's interesting. And then your handle
carrot.
is a carrot. So once again, we'll just sort of show a little bit on the side, and just the intricate artwork. We'll get it to the right camera. And as you turn it to the side, and just sort of see all the carving that is there, which is absolutely amazing.
Thank
And yeah, I
you.
can see this as being almost an edible.
Thank you. And so again, like honeydew and the turnip
Okay.
and watermelon. But I thinking about, people asking me about what you would like to be. I say I would like to be the duck, because I never see in my life until I come to the Canada how the duck it can fly that far and strong. And
Yeah.
so that, I love to be the duck, and so I have one duck today. And that watermelon and the carrot. And if you went to my restaurant, you can see about decoration. It will be from the carrot,
Okay.
the leaf, and that. And my daughter Chacha, who the one helping me a lot about all the carving. And if you went to the restaurant, all those decorated come from my daughter Chacha.
Wow.
And she
That's
helped me.
amazing.
Yeah.
So it's just such amazing artwork
Thank
to
you.
have. So I just wanted to share with the audience, because there's just so much work that goes into each of these flowers and the petals. And we were doing a little bit of experimenting before with the carrots, and
Yeah.
I was learning a little bit. Okay, we are now we need to put the noodles on.
Okay. And
So
you
we'll
would like
get
to.
one of the burners over here.
Okay.
So what you're going to want to do now is you're going to put your element on high, and get the noodles in there to a boil, and then they will begin to heat and boil as we work through the rest of the
Papaya
evening, the
salad.
papaya salad,
Okay.
and then because they come in towards the end of the pad thai noodles as well, so we've got time because once it's boiling, it'll take a little while for them to soften up yet.
Yes, just
Okay,
allow that
perfect.
to work. And so here now I'm going to get my,
Oh, yeah.
you know, what do you have? You say you went for the shopping and
I
about it.
did. Here,
Can
let
you
me let me show you
yeah,
what
can
when
you
I
show
read.
me what you have?
Yeah, when I read your recipe,
Okay.
said, well, I have a mortar and a pestle, but I don't think it's going to work. So I went to shop because he said, you know, have a wooden one, and mine was stone. It's like, okay, well, how am I going to make a salad with a small bowl like this and a small pestle like this? But you know, I said, well, you know, we can get it started in this.
Okay.
And then I went down the next aisle
Okay.
and I got a wooden salad bowl and said, I figured it was thick enough. It's not quite as thick as this, but it'd be thick enough that if I had it to grind in this,
Okay.
I could
there
do
we
that.
go.
And then so, you know, it's like, because now you bring yours. This is show and tell.
So I would like to say, you know, I have two. One.
Jerry's going to bring the small one out first.
And this, the one I'm going to use it today, for tonight. But sometimes, you know, when you're very busy, you need a big one,
For the big family.
be able to put it many in there one time for do it. And so I brought the giant one too.
Oh my goodness. So how many people could you feed out of this one?
This one I be able to feed about 20 people.
Oh, there you go.
So, you know, do it one and
Yep.
it go. And so here, may
Yeah,
you take this?
you know, I look at my small
And,
little one in
I'll
comparison,
give
and it's so sad.
Papaya for me, please. I'm going to leave it here, hon.
Okay, and we're
What
going to work
about-
on this one.
What about I have those?
Okay,
And there we go.
there we go. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, now we're having the rest of the dishes that we need.
Okay.
So
and
we
you
have
can take these.
the palm sugar, we've got the tomato, the lime juice, green papaya, and the Thai chili peppers.
And here.
There you go.
Those are Thai chili pepper. But for, you know, who would like to have a spicy, you can put much, but you can. But tonight I'm going to do just medium spice.
Okay.
And so I will put 3.
Now, is there a difference between the spiciness between the ones that are red and the ones that are green?
Thank you so much. That's a good point. Yes. You know, I don't know where it come from. People say the green curry, it will be spicy than red curry, but eventually it not. It will be red curry, it's spicier. You know why?
Why?
Because they use the right one.
Oh, okay, as opposed to the not ripe.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the green one is the younger one, it's not right one, and so the one spicier, it will be the red one.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. So it's kind of like wine, and it improves with age. So the chili peppers.
Don't talking about it.
Oh.
Yeah. And so
Age is all relevant.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did, and so that because this like it not growing up yet, and
Yeah.
I mean not long, and so the one is the bright one and
Right.
that more spicy.
Okay.
Like same thing, you get an owner, you know, and so you have more experience, and so that's the same with the chili.
Mhm,
Did
mhm.
we? Okay, and I like say I going to make it for the medium spice.
Right.
And so I'm going to get only 3, and the same time I'm going to get for the garlic 3 cloves.
Three cloves.
Sorry,
Oh,
honey.
we'll add another one.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
And 3 as well. And how did you do? You pounding those first before you're going to put everything. Because if you put the fish sauce and everything in there, it will be spread go in your eyes.
Oh,
so
okay.
make it dry first and just pounding on.
So you want to pound the chili and the garlic, and get it into not completely a paste, but you want
Yeah.
it to break it down.
Break it down.
as much as possible.
If you want it spicy, you break it down more and that bring it more spicy. But for the papaya salad, I recommend to be just like that.
Okay. So let's see. There we go. I'll just move it into. So I'll just, if I can have the spoon to just
Okay.
sort of move it around. So there you can sort of see the chilies already breaking down, and then the garlic there still is chunky,
Yes.
but it's broken down and it's already starting to combine up nicely.
Okay. And then
So and then we're adding to that the roasted peanuts.
okay,
So we're adding a quarter of a cup.
quarter the cup. Yep.
So these would just be just normally roasted.
Roasted like
Roasted
normal,
peanuts, yeah.
or you can get it normal in the store, the one that already roasted.
Yep.
And that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna add to the peanuts. We're adding the it calls for a quarter of cup of dried shrimp.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are little shrimps.
Yeah, little one. And so when you go to Thailand, you never can be missing about those, because that is a really one main of the ingredient.
Okay.
So okay.
So we've got the baby shrimp in there,
Okay.
and
I believe I
that
made
looks really
it.
sticky.
Yeah, I already. There.
Okay.
Okay. There.
So add the sugar in, and once again we begin to mash that up and break it
Okay.
up amongst everything, and help break it up with a spoon in there.
And 1/3 of the fish sauce.
Yep. And
Okay.
it calls for
1/3 of the fish sauce.
and that seems to be interesting that I forgot to put the fish sauce
Okay,
on our
here.
instructions here. So
Okay.
good that you remembered that.
Okay.
And then because
there
then
we
I
go.
moved to adding the tomato in.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Chunks are all there. So you're not making peanut butter. You can still see the
When you
chilies
bite-
in there. You want it to be bite. You want to
Yeah.
have crunch
Yeah.
and texture. And so we're going to keep it here.
okay. And now I'm going to add all the papaya and same time all together.
So do I keep pounding this, or do I just stir it
No,
now?
just and here just stir it a little bit,
Okay.
and there we go. There. I'm going to add a little bit on those. Look like it's not quite there. Here, you do like this, Ken.
Okay.
And just pound like that.
Okay, so you want to break it down a
Break
little
it
bit.
down and mix together, minute together,
Right.
and so. But not.
And you can
hard.
start smelling
Okay.
the sweet and the sour
you can-
coming out of it.
You can try and see. There we go. Yes.
For
yeah.
that. Yep.
And here now, that how Thai people they pour.
And then you pour all that goodness on top of it.
Yeah.
Mmm. And there we go.
There we
have
go.
we have the green papaya salad.
Okay.
Now the Thai name for this is
Som tam.
sum yum.
Som tam.
Sum tam.
Som tam. Yeah. And so here.
Put that on full there. So now we're going
can I
to
check on
get the
those,
other
Ken?
burner, and we're going to get the frying pan.
May I check
Sure,
and see
absolutely.
how? There we go. It's ready, honey.
It is ready.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
You don't want to overdo them.
No, that ready. And there we go. And we're going to pour the water out, drain it out.
Okay. I can do that, and you can start working on this.
So,
Uh,
can you pour the water out and bring back for the?
we may
please?
actually have to get some hot
yeah.
pads because that's
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
a little hot. So you'll want to
Okay.
strain that out.
But I did.
Mm.
Did okay?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. And now, and so we.
How about if we just use this one? We were just using it.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe.
So we will do this. I'll just turn this off. We'll just move this one back.
There we go. And the oil.
So now, this is a little bit different than a standard frying pan. It's more of like a
ไอ้น้ำซุปไม่
non-stick
เอาแล้ว
wok frying pan.
And,
Would that be how you would describe this?
Yes, because only the thing when you that, like easy for you to, again, not stick everywhere. And
Right.
so kind of nice and brown. And so we get for the two, where my teaspoon, honey? Oh dear, right here. I need those for two.
Right. So 2 tablespoons
Okay.
of, is that canola oil that you
Canola
use?
oil.
Okay.
I
Yep.
just use the regular and my egg.
And then, so we're going to heat that up, and then we're going to add
And,
the garlic.
Garlic, okay. And
Now, what
then-
kind of eggs are those?
Just the
Just
regular
regular,
one. Yeah.
regular chicken egg?
Yeah, but you
Okay.
can use any kind of egg, but that one is just a regular one, and
Right.
so I just going to add for the garlic. Okay. And there we go. And
Okay, and then we add in the shredded radish and the diced
Okay.
tofu.
and
So we need a tablespoon of shredded radish.
well, there my tablespoon. There we go, my dear. Tablespoon.
And then we'll take all that.
Okay. And tofu.
Yep.
There we go. The one for we already prepared. And so now that how you
So
cook.
you want to fry that up a little bit to sort of heat
Yes.
up and crisp up
Yes,
the tofu.
for the tofu.
But you don't want it too hot that you're burning anything.
Yes.
You still want it to sort of fry. And we'll just move this forward just a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
So let this fry up for a little bit.
Okay.
And then we will get ready with
For the egg.
the egg.
Yeah.
So do you just add the egg in? You don't beat it up or anything like
No,
that? Nope.
no. Just because the egg is small,
small,
and so
yeah.
I'm going to put it too. Okay.
Yeah, those are small eggs.
Yeah, those are small, and so I'm going to put it too. And again, just yeah.
So you're double frying. You've got both going. So you've got the
Yeah.
the egg. You've got them sort of somewhat separated.
Separate first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you would put the egg together at the same time, it make it mushy.
Okay,
So
yep.
You make sure your egg is separating and still look nice and
Right.
have a piece on those.
Because that way, yeah, the egg is still a separate item. It's not coating the tofu and the.
And now there we go, and you can put the noodle. Okay, for the noodle, we just
Okay, so these are the other noodles. So this is going back to the original recipe. So these were the soap
we
noodles.
get the
So
noodle.
we need the water. We need water because we're going to add a little bit of water to this to help
Becau-
cook this, right?
because we
It is
add
cooked right there.
because we add the water in there,
Oh, okay.
so that's why.
Ah, there you go.
Okay. Before you're going to put order, you make sure about your noodle. It will be kind of soft a little bit. That's why I asking about from the beginning. We
Right.
have to put the water
Mhm.
because that make those noodle it cook.
Right.
Yeah. So get the noodle, go and stir a little bit.
So these were the ones that you brought in that had been soaked for
Yeah.
for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
But because we put the water,
Water in there
here,
for okay, yeah, okay, with the tamarinds.
Yes.
Okay.
Normally we the water for half a cup.
Okay, right. That's right. We put
Yeah.
it in there.
Yes.
Right.
So that's why. But if we don't have those half a cup, we can use those water.
Right. Yep.
Yes. So we pour everything in there now. Yeah, let that soak. See that why the water and so make cooked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the juice is going to then soak into the noodles,
Yes.
and flavor will also flavor up the tofu and all of that.
So have the leave it cook.
And so this will cook up for a
Yes.
bit, and then we add in the bean sprouts. I can get that.
Okay.
And the chives. The chives you've got there.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can put the. There we go, dear. Thank
Okay.
you, Ken. Thank you.
Thank you. But we're adding that just at the very end because you still want that all to be crunchy.
Yes. And because the heat from it, take a little bit longer. From the, like if you regular cooking at home, the heat of the gas, it will be more heat and so more faster.
Right.
But this one, it take a little bit the time, but that it will be.
But what it's allowing us to do is it's allowing us to enjoy the flavors, the smell
Yeah.
of what's happening, and just there we go. And that's what you want in the kitchen. You want to be able to smell it.
Yeah, smell.
that's-
How is
that's-
that?
So
How that smell make you hungry yet? Yeah.
I'm hoping that you're smelling it through. We haven't gone to the 5D live stream yet where we can inject the smell into. Oh, but it smells so good. Absolutely. There's so much goodness that's coming from that. Oh, it smells so wonderful. So I'm hoping that we've, been able to work through this with everybody who's in live stream land.
And yeah, if someone live in Calgary, just come to my restaurant if would like to learn about how to do the carving. And even I allow my, my customer, my regular customer, I even bring it to the kitchen, and so there you can cook.
So we can meet in the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
We can meet at juries, and we can learn more, and we can play in some new dishes.
Yeah.
And there was an Asian food market that is very helpful with what you're doing, and that's the Papaya.
Headball, yeah,
Okay.
that they supply me all the ingredient and whatever I need, and so they deliver it for me and check it out for the good quality and everything for me, and that have to thank you so much, Adam, who the one been look after me since from my last location and until now, and he really good to me.
Well, loyalty is sort of something that is earned, and then also is shared.
Yeah.
And it makes life so much easier working together. This has been an absolutely incredible experience, and I am truly loving what I'm smelling here, and looking forward to digging into it. And as I hope you're looking forward to digging into this as well. And what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this just a little bit over this way, and then we're going to bring this over so we can frame the two together. And shortly we'll be able to add the bean sprouts into that.
Yeah, just like I say, because it, like the heat is not quite.
So I can see how it's all just sort of absorbed in there.
Yes.
Yeah, and you want that to happen. You want all that juice to go into the noodles. The noodles are so much softer now.
Yeah, not.
Then they're not mushy.
Not
They're
mushy.
still,
Yeah.
They're still, al dente. They still have some substance to it. You can sort of see the eggs into the side and the tofu, and so that just looks absolutely amazing.
There we go. That look like ready, Ken.
Okay, that's ready to go.
Ready to go, and
So-
I will be.
Do I turn the heat off now?
Yes, you may. and add to the chive and bean sprouts. I'm going to keep that a little bit to put it on top.
Okay.
Okay.
And using fresh as opposed to canned bean sprouts.
Yeah.
Try to get the fresh ones. Add that crisp bite into it.
I'm going to get this and you be able
Okay,
to...
I will move this over.
Okay. I can take that away, Ken? Yeah.
So is this ready to be plated?
Yes. Thank you. And here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be a little bit of the decorate dough. On top. And the Thai people, you know, because they love it more sour or sweet, whatever, and so it will be with the limes and a little bit of the ground peanuts in that house.
Okay, this is sort of this is crushed
Yeah,
peanuts now.
crushed peanuts and sometimes people put a little bit of the chili.
Okay.
Crushed chili if they want it spicy. And so here now we do have a pad thai and we do have a papaya salad.
Wow. Those look absolutely amazing and they smell incredible. And I hope you've enjoyed the experience today. Once again, we have so many people to thank. I want to thank the crew at An Affair to Remember for allowing us to be in the kitchen. I want to thank our production crew. Without our production crew, we would not be able to make it possible. We've got a lot of assistants here in the kitchen, which is wonderful. And it's nice having helping hands because helping hands really make it so much more fun and seeing how everybody's working together. I want to thank the province of Alberta Days for allowing us in this event to be part of Culture Days presentation in the province. And Global Fest Flavours Season 4 has begun. We're not sure when the next episodes will be, so you'll need to check out our website and find out what's going on. Once again, I want to thank our guest chef, Jury Trentham of Jury's Thai Place restaurant here in Calgary. And also want to thank Noi and the Thai Community Association for being such amazing partners and making this possible. And I want to thank the Camera Store. Camera Store has been an amazing partner. They've given us into the live streaming and a lot of the cameras and the technology. And in fact, they did some special sessions out at Elliston Park where they're working on photography with the fireworks. And we've got an explosion of flavors that are going to be happening here. So I'm looking forward to digging in. Once again, thanks to Canadian Heritage, the province of Alberta, the city of Calgary, and all of the various funding agencies for making this possible. I also want to put out a special shout out to Trico Homes, our champion sponsor of Global Fest Reaching Out. And this is what Reaching Out is about. For Global Fest is going into your kitchen and sharing with you and going into community, doing performances and bringing a greater awareness of cultural diversity and what it is to be Canadian, because, you know, other than our First Nations residents and families, we've all come from afar and we all have something to contribute to this amazing mosaic of food. And so thank you very much for joining us. Check back on our website for the next session to find out what's going on. We hope you enjoyed your experience. Share with us, let us know your thoughts, and have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and we hope to see you next time. Thank you very much.
Thank
Jury,
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you very
so
much.
much. And thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We will see you again.
See you soon.